I watched this tutorial on this super awesome channel Online Tutorials, but now we are gonna do the same thing in advanced way. So we have an image inside the card. Let's give it a path as we have shoe image, and give it a class of image and link to our CSS. So these are bad looking image. So removing its by default margin and padding, and we will give our body 100% of height and display flicks and change its background color. Now this is the initial look. And now we will target our card and give it some height and width, like 300 pixels height, 200 pixels width, and a transform to rotate it, and a little skew effect. So rotate 330 degrees and skew for 25 degrees, and use position relative for this, because for image we are going to use position absolute to make it absolute to our card. So this is the card. Now when we will hover over the card, then we want to change some properties of our image. Let's say transform, translate it to 60 pixels x-axis and minus 60 pixels y-axis. So now the image is moving straight upward as we want. To feel its move, let's give a little transition effect to our image for its transform property. Now you can feel its smooth move which we want. Now copy this value of translate and create an inline CSS variable for the image. Let's say dash dash move and paste the value here. Now instead of writing the value, we will just write this variable move as our value of transform property. It works fine. Now just paste the image 3 more times and update its value. Now after updating the values, you can see all the images works fine, just a single line of CSS in our CSS file. So hit the subscribe before we move forward. Now create another CSS variable, inline variable of opacity, and update its values. Use the lower values for back images, and for the upper image use opacity 1 and paste the variable here dash dash opacity. Now just look at it, works fine. No, there is a little problem. I think we should change this transform to all, ALL, so transition is applied to all its properties. If you think this advanced way is more awesome and helpful, tell me in comment and hit the subscribe button. Visit the channel to become more creative.